Hello again, dear viewer, and welcome back to a little bit more of that Risk of Rain 2. Lately, we've been playing a lot of Artificer, been playing it on Monsoon, in an attempt to unlock our Monsoon skin, sort of like the one I have here on Engineer, on my primary save. And the good news is, I unlocked it on my primary save, off camera. And the even better news is, the West Coast isn't on fire anymore. So I'm not dedicating to the meme anymore. So I get to play something else for a change. And, you know, I think Captain sounds good right now, honestly. And why not? Let's just keep playing on Monsoon. You know, the best way to play on Monsoon is to just play it, you know? May have noticed that my audio setup has changed slightly. That is as a result of audio inconsistency issues that I was having while I was recording Satisfactory. The episode that was involved should have come out a day or two ago, by my reckoning. And so I'm going to sound a little bit different this time, and hopefully I don't sound too weird or peaky or like trash or anything. I'm still sort of working out exactly what I need to be doing in order to get my recording setup comfortable and consistent. And this seems to be a somewhat final version of that goal. But, you know, these things are always changing, always moving around. But what better way to test it than to record an entire Risk of Rain run and potentially have to throw it out later because I sound like trash. But, you know, that's no problem for me. Risk of Rain is a game I love to just kind of pop into. You know, pop out of every once in a while. You know, you pop into Risk of Rain, you play a run or two, takes maybe an hour. You know, depending if you feel like it can go a couple hours, but never really have to dedicate too much to it. And, that was sort of the impetus behind the series in the first place, sort of get my legs under me with something that I knew I could just kind of hit record, start talking, and not worry about it too much, you know? And I think I've grown a lot since the very first episode. God, I do not want to go back to episode 1 and look at how bad I am at commentating in that area. But, you know, like, getting used to yourself, you know, when you're, like, talking for YouTube is sort of like talking at a wall. You know, no one's on the other side. You're not able to bounce off of anyone. Usually when I'm playing games, I'm in Discord with friends, you know? But, I don't want to record my friends without their explicit consent, because I feel like that would be, immoral of me. So, I've been doing a lot of solo stuff on this channel, with a little bit of, like, an exception or two here and there. But, you know, it's been interesting, and I think that I've improved quite a lot in terms of how much of my personality comes across in these videos since the very first entry here. Speaking of, well, not speaking of anything, but we're running pretty low on time. We've got 7 seconds before our teleporter pace. 2 soldier syringes and an armor-piercing rounds is kind of nuts, especially for Captain. Captain has really, really, really good first floor damage because of that 8x120 on his mouse 1 with really good, with like a really nice spread on it. I think I prefer Hellfire Tincture to the Praeon Accumulator, which might sound like heresy to some people. But I honestly think Hellfire Tincture, if not one of the more effective equipments, is at least one of the most fun. And I think that fun factor is important. Oh my god, you can just see this first floor damage. I don't know if that's faster or slower than our Artificer times, because Artificer is pretty good at it too. Okay, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yep, there I go. It is really hard to avoid that many stone golems at once when you don't have a whole lot of crowd control. I suppose putting down the shock beacon in a smart place would have assisted us But, hindsight's 20/20, after all. So, we do what we can. You know what? I also did put down the healing beacon and just not use it. So that is also something that we could have worked on. Once again, the thing that ruins us on Monsoon is the fact that you really don't have a lot of healing. Because your natural regen is being cut by a pretty significant margin. What is in that printer? Is that glasses? No, that's a monster tooth. I'll take it over the fungus. What else is in here? Tougher Times. Okay, Tougher Times is good enough to take. I want to buy it. I don't have the money. Never mind. I was going to buy it and leave it there until I could get the 3D print. But, I do not have the money for it. So my decision has been made for me. I go to the 3D printer first. Hopefully an enemy spawns between me and the other thing. And I get to 25. Corpse Bloom? I don't think so. I think Corpse Bloom is not that bad, but the risk involved is just pretty significant. Oh, Red Whip. Red Whip is fine. Okay, we need $6. $3. There it is. Okay, Tougher Times, please. See, my instinct is telling me to, like, lean into my mic to make sure I'm getting picked up properly, but that is the exact impulse that I want to get rid of with this new sound setup. So it's a bit disorienting and a little confusing. But, I am doing okay. It's not messing with my commentary too much or anything. Oh, crit glasses, epic. Okay, let's hit the teleporter first, because we will make 25. Oh, jeez, okay. Wandering Vagrant can be a bit of a pain. Oh, jeez, especially when you get beamed by a stone golem, like, right off the bat. Let's put down our healing totem. Get some Monster Tooth healing as well. And Shock Totem can go there. Totem. They're beacons, but who's counting? Okay, 719. It should be popping soon. There it is. We are in a really good position with this teleporter spawn to get ourselves a nice, simple Wandering Vagrant. There we go. And Genesis Loop is fine. We don't love Genesis Loop, but no one really loves Genesis Loop, so we will do fine with it. I guess the characters that would do best with it are the ones with higher mobility, like Huntress and stuff. If you can get above a group of enemies so that there's as little time, as little place as possible for them to line of sight, then you can get some pretty nice Genesis Loop shots. But of course, the caveat to that is that Genesis Loop being relevant at all requires you to get to a health total, where being out in the open like that is not necessarily a very good idea. So there's always an inherent risk involved. Okay, we're gonna open this equipment barrel, we're gonna get those glasses, and then we're gonna leave. Jade Elephant is good enough. It is not the crowdfunder. That is just about the only thing I probably wouldn't take. Oh. Right. Beetle pathing. Ah. I would have gotten very excited if I hit that mouse too. We have enough money. Let's open up this equipment barrel too. Summering. Ooh. Ocular Hood is more than good enough. Glasses. And go. Alright, officially doing better than last run. Just... Okay, Abandoned Aqueduct. Origin of Tar. I am running pretty low on lunar coins, so I think I'm gonna skip this pod. basically no money. But here are some elite Lemurians to help. Get out of here. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. 95, that should be a good initial amount. These will cost probably around 70 something if I had to guess. 53, wow. Okay, yeah. I guess that's next floor, where they'll start costing like 70 something, I guess. The raw damage from Captain's Mouse 1 really is the biggest deal. Because, like, one-shotting anything that's not a stone golem on floor 1, and one-shotting anything that's not a beetle guard on floor 2, that is a huge benefit to your early game. And your early game in Risk of Rain is really important, because that gets you sort of your initial scaling, sets the pace of the run, and it makes, it sets the precedent for how fast you are scaling versus the enemies. Right, and we want to be picking up as many drones as is feasible on our journey here, because the drones have a unique benefit to Captain. I think I'll take an Infusion over this Red Whip. Red Whip is good, but Infusion will make our run a lot safer in the long term. Nice. Okay, got a couple kills with the Heal Beacon. Stun Titan. Ooh, Beetle Queen, perfect. Make sure you get those crit airstrikes in there for fat damage. Place down our Shock Beacon. Train a bunch of people into it. Oh yeah, that's the nuke. Okay, let's go. And now it shocks all of the Beetle Guards so that it's harder for them to deal. And we just jump and shoot. Move your hitbox. The more your hitbox is moving, the less the enemies can hit you. The majority of the enemies in this game have projectile-based attacks, which means if you are moving, they will miss most of the time. If not, they will probably hit, and you will take a lot more damage than you need to. And even the things that are hit scan are usually shown in the form of beam before they get to you, like on Wisps. And whenever the enemy is channeling those sorts of attacks, they always have a limited turning speed. They lock the rate at which the enemy can turn to a certain amount. And if you're fast enough, which often doesn't take too much movement speed, if you're fast enough, you can outrun it if you know where the enemy's coming from. You can run perpendicular to the way that the laser beam is showing. Do I want a second infusion? Blue Portal is kind of good. Do we have any healing items? We have a Monster Tooth. It's not passive enough to make me very confident about the Void. I think Predatory Instincts is the play here. Attack speed is really good on Captain, and we already have a little bit of crit. So getting a little bit of, like, when we crit, it's guaranteed, I think, that we will get every single stack of our Predatory Instincts. And that'll get us maximum move speed. Or, move speed? Attack speed. So that will assist us pretty well. I don't know if I activated the teleporter early. I think I did, because I'm getting out of there around 9:13. Where you activate it at 7. You want to generally keep pace by activating the second floor teleporter at 7 minutes. And that would put you out of there around 9:30. So I activated it like a couple seconds early. Wow, a whole lot of nothing in this lunar shop. Razor Wire is alright, but not that good. And A Wake of Vultures is just kind of not good. It's like fine, but unless you're getting the lightning enemy effect, there's not a whole lot of reasons to pick it up over anything else. And we are very confident in our item pool right now, more or less. The War Banner's eh. Tim is eh. But neither of them are unwelcome. Neither, like, I would scrap the war banner, for sure. But, neither of them are terrible. You know, nothing like fungus or keys or whatever, where it's like, oh, this just kind of doesn't do anything for me. Unless I'm in specific circumstances. Ooh, play Templars. Eh. No. You don't get to shoot. Shooting is hard. No. What did I just say about shooting, dude? Did you not hear me last time? There's that Genesis loop dividends. I'm gonna use my healing beacon just so I can exploit this Shrine of Blood and cut some time off of our clear here. Floor 3 is where I tend to lose my pace more often than not, so I'm trying to be better about that. Yeah. Get blown up, dummy. And now, okay. Uh-oh. Okay, that could have been kind of dangerous. Nice. Okay, let's get moving. We have lots of money now. We have like almost 1,000 money. So we should be able to open quite a few chests. Oh my god! I've never been pushed back so fucking vehemently in this game. Samarang. Crits are really good, but I think the raw burst that Samarang offers is going to be valuable. Yo! Okay, let's go. That is probably like the single best red for Captain. So I'm super down to get this brilliant behemoth. Look at that! Look at it! Just the raw power of that item is not to be understated on a character that shoots 8 shots per shot. I think a second Monster Tooth is in order. We have plenty of HP, so getting that extra percentage health healing will compound on top of our HP to make us even more dangerous. There we go. Ooh, armor-piercing rounds. Do not mind if I do. There was an energy drink in there that may have been just as valuable, but I think the extra boss damage to guarantee that we can seal the deal on any given floor is probably going to be more worthwhile, and of course that is a long-term investment for Mithrix as well. I guess I want to go for a 4-5 Mithrix clear. I think that's the play. Yeah, I've discovered that Mithrix is actually a little easier than you may expect on Artificer when I got the, Oh, by the way, I also got a Mithrix clear on Monsoon on Artificer, you know, no big deal. But I find that Mithrix on Artificer, you actually have quite a few natural advantages due to your hover, because a lot of Mithrix's abilities are purely ground-based, and the ones that are designed to deal with aerial targets more effectively are usually only active if you're in, like, double jump height or harder, or higher, I should say. And because you're hovering at single jump height most of the time as Artificer, if you're smart about it, you can avoid quite a few of the things that Mithrix can throw at you. I still don't think Void is a good idea. If we get lucky, then maybe. But, still think Void isn't great. Do we still have that fungus? No, of course not. I guess we'll rely on Monster Tooth. What is in this white multi-shop over here? We still have like 600 money, by the way. That is how strong blood shrines are, if you can exploit them earlier on in a floor. Oh, is that another Tougher Times? I do not mind at all if I do. Yep, none of the other stuff in there was even close to competing. If there were crit glasses, that would have been a pretty tempting option, but there weren't, so we're just gonna take this instead. Mmm. Mithrix probably steals my red, and my red probably zaps my mouse 2 away. That's annoying as hell. I love it. I don't even know if Mithrix would be affected by it, anyway. The ability to have a healing beacon down in the Mithrix fight is probably really important, actually. Oh, a ukulele? That's almost guaranteed to proc on every shot because we're captain? And explodes because we got the brilliant behemoth? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think we can leave. 15 minutes sounds like a perfect pace. Grove Tender, meet Somerang. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wow! Yeah. Captain's pretty good. Captain is pretty good. There's some very solid things that Captain has. Like, probably one of the best mouse ones in the game. And one of the better shifts. If his R was better, he would probably be the single best survivor. But his R is only okay. It's, like, fine. It's the selling point of the character, helps a lot in multiplayer, I'm sure. But a lot of the effects are a lot more minor than they might seem. Look at the chunks we're taking! Out of that beetle guard, baby. That's how you know your run's popping. Your run's popping off, baby. I love this theme. Every freaking time I get it, I tell you guys about it. I love this theme. This teleporter theme is the best. It's in, like, some weirdo time signature, like 7-8 or something. I don't know. I feel like a broken record saying it all the time. But it's true every time. So, I don't know what to tell you. Ooh. Seeing, like, elites go down this easy is great. Also, seeing that near miss followed by every single explosion from Behemoth hitting was pretty fun as well. Ah! Damn. I was hoping that that shot would kill the wisp there, but alas. It's not that simple. Abyssal Depths. We do not have the hacking beacon yet, unfortunately. If we did have the hacking beacon, we could hack into the legendary chest here and save ourselves some farming time. But that's okay, because I already hear a magma worm, and those guys are a lot of money. And because we're not Artificer, we should have a much easier time dealing with them. Large chest there as well for 394. Hey, you! No. You are not allowed. Oh, yes, ATG is perfect. Whoa. I really should have gotten hit by that Elder Lemurian attack, but beggars and choosers and such, or whatever. Gift horse mouth, etc. Or whatever. Hey. Oh, damn it. I love how I so cleanly ricocheted 100% of the circumference of the Imp's hitbox and did not hit it. Come on. Boop. Hey! There's the numbers! Throwing down this shock beacon. Got enough crowd control. Now, if we can keep fighting from within the shock beacon, we will not have too many issues with imps. Oh, I think that is the magma worm death sound, baby. Oh, it's so much darker in here. I remember one of the very first times I saw magma worm, it was in Abyssal Depths, and the screen got so red that my computer started lagging, because I was on my old machine at that point. Which was a fine machine, but not the strongest in the world. And after a while, this game just kind of becomes a GPU stress test with how many things are on screen. Yeah. That's cool and all. but have you seen Orbital Strike? Yeah, that's cool and everything, but Orbital Strike. There. Tim. I've got lots of whites that are worth scrapping here, so I think I want to keep all of my damage items, but I can get rid of these fireworks. 2496. We're probably pretty close to the chest point, unless it costs like 5k for some reason. Okay. 31. Okay, we're close. Closer to 32, like 3160. We're already most of the way there. I heard a brass contraption. I didn't see it. Hermit crabs all over. Uh-oh. Oh. Bye-bye. So what did I say? 32-ish? It's around 400. Cool. Okay. We're almost there. So many imps, bro. We get some higher value enemies, please? Block it, please. Oh, Jimbo, please. Killing me, Smalls. I'll take another one. I need to put down the healing beacon here. I'm just way too far in the danger zone. Okay. Not gonna lie, this might be a bit sketchy. Teleporter is right over here. I saw an ATG in a multi-shop earlier. I need to get that. But I need to go pretty soon. The red is the important thing from this floor, so I'm okay with missing most of the other loot, although it's a bit of a shame. I'm sure there are easier ways to farm for that chest. I'm just not confident at all in my ability to do them. Yeah, look at that radius on the explosions. Jesus. Okay. This is where a speed boost would start coming in handy. Ah! Trying to combat. We could have used that earlier. Get a lot of free money. Whatever. In before Magma Worm. Yep. Oh no. Oh my god, I got him. I got the Magma Worm with the thing. That's all I need. Molten Perforator? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh. Oh. The chaos. The pure chaos that unfolds as your items start colliding with each other is just delectable, delightful. Get this dude out of here. Oh, now he's on fire a little bit. And now he's on bleeding a little bit. And now I'm on dead a little bit. Oh, okay. Get monster tooth value. Look at that. Bam, all the way back up to half. Bam. Yeah, I knew it would hit him. Okay, bye-bye. I'm out of here. I hear a magma worm already? Yep. Okay. If we find a 3D printer, we have 4 scrap that we should get rid of. Because we are in the final stretch here. Oh my lord! The freaking damage, bro. Hey. Goodbye. Ah. Ah. I'm okay. Mostly. Fresh meat. Alright, that goes right in a scrapper. We do not have enough HP, or we do not have so little HP that the healing from fresh meat matters. I consider Wood Sprite. I consider Leech. I don't know if I want either, but they are both tempting options. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Magma Worm might... Oh, never mind. I'm dead instead. From blunt trauma to the face, apparently. Oh well. That wasn't the strongest run in the world, but we got pretty lucky. Like, all things considered, if we didn't get this ukulele, this ATG, this molten perforator, and got really, really lucky on our reds there, that run probably wouldn't have gone nearly as well as it did. Oh, but that was a nice, satisfying run on Captain here. On Monsoon, even. And we did really, really well. So, if my gameplay and/or commentary improved your day even just that little bit, I would very much appreciate it if you use the avenues YouTube has given you to tell me that I'm doing a good job. That would be the like, comment, and subscribe buttons if you were curious. Make sure to give your pets a lot of extra love for me today, and I will see you next time.